Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we have got some more DIY progress for you. We are tackling a few things. So we have got the wallpaper stripping because Josh and I have definitely been putting that off for a while. We are also chasing the walls out ahead of when our electrician is supposed to be coming in a couple of weeks, and then we'll also be testing some paint colours on the walls, various different shades of white. So stick around because I'd love to get your opinion on what you think would be best. Using my new wallpaper stripper that my dad got for me. Look at that. Look at that. What gloves have you got on, babe?
None.
Why you got my gloves on?
These are just there. I just picked the first
Yeah,
one.
you use them because I bought two pairs of them, a small pair and a medium pair. And where you put yours, I don't know.
What about me?
You've taken my bloody scraper as well.
No, that was the one that was there.
You take all my things.
The medium one. What did you say? You bought a medium and a what?
I think I said a small and a medium, but I actually think I bought a medium and a
Oh,
large.
yeah.
But if
I
they
think
have...
yours are, mate.
Wait, what are those ones there? Remember, wait, let me get on to things. Let me think, move. A professional will do this, okay?
Have you seen the
You've got a new bin. Oh, what's that?
on the rose bush? Look, all the roses are coming out.
The rose bush?
Yeah. Look at the pink roses.
Oh, look at my roses! Is that roses or is that a camellia? I need to go out. Yes, I think that's a camellia.
Yeah, well, it's not telling me any funny jokes, it's not comedian.
But I don't think you're a comedian either.
Babe, he's just gone in the bag and got that treat out by himself.
This needs a good in the snout. Ow, that hurts. What was that? That actually, and you've taken my wallpaper scraper as well. Honestly, this is what I mean when you go, I do everything. No, what you do is take everything that I've set up in my system and do something else, and then expect me to now have to reset everything up. Idiot. Let's try to take this outside.
You alright with that? Obviously not.
You know what? No, you do this. I'm doing this. Go on.
See, look, she can't last without me. Yeah.
There you go. the filler back in the day. Don't fit, just put a bit of string in it.
I'm gonna get goggles. Safety first.
Safety first. We decided to chase out the walls ourselves to save a bit of money. Since we're having a full rewire from a new consumer unit to all the lights and sockets, whether they're staying put or being moved, it made sense to tackle this part ourselves. We hired a wall chaser and it was originally set up with just 2 blades on either side, but we realised it could actually be fitted with 4 blades in total, and that made a huge difference. It meant that chiselling out the centre section was so much easier. While chasing, we also found out that a lot of the existing sockets had to be redone as they were running through old metal conduits, so it's definitely the right time to get everything updated. So I mentioned in one of the other videos that when we get our windows replaced, we will be going for Georgian bar. However, I do want to be able to visualise it a little bit more in the space, and also I think it makes a big difference between if the quadrants of glass are smaller or larger. I have gone onto Amazon and I have purchased these white chalk markers. This particular packet comes with various different sizes. The reason I got it is because they've got one which is the thick size, which is 15mm, and so that hopefully is going to help me see what it's going to look like. I've already made a start, but I will show you what it is I'm doing. So I've only very roughly done a big bit down the centre, and that's because this particular window is going to be split into like 4 different window sections, and then within those window sections will be the Georgian bar. I personally prefer having a larger pane of glass. One, that will help us with the view out as well, because obviously we are putting lots of things in the way, so we don't want to mask it too much. I'm sure from the outside this is going to look absolutely horrific. Oh look, it doesn't look too bad. A couple of drips. Looks a little bit like snow, but ta-da, that's what it's going to look like. It will also be on this window and this window. Who needs to get window fitters to do Georgian bar when you can just draw it on with chalk paint? So we will be painting the outside of our house. At the moment it's brick. It's quite a red brick. It doesn't really go with the aesthetic that I'm looking for. So I have bought a couple of samples, paint samples to do. I've got 3. I've got 2 Dulux ones, which is cotton thread, which is a mixed one. And then I've got Gardinia, which is like a pre-made colour. And then, although the pot here says crown, it should be, I think it's Sandtex is the name. This one doesn't have a name of a colour, but it is C3840E. So I'm gonna give those a go. I'm going to do it in a couple of different places on the house. I'm going to do it at the front now because it's got the sun in the morning, and then I'm also going to do it towards the back where it's a little bit more shaded. So I didn't want to go for like a brilliant white. This one does look quite white. This is the Sandtex one. Not sure how I feel about this. Oh yeah, see, I think that's going to be way too white. The next one, oh, I prefer this already. So this one is the Dulux Gardinia, which is the sort of pre-made colour, much more creamy. Oh, that's so much nicer. I actually really like that one. Like, I don't want it to be too yellowy or too pinky. Then this one is Dulux cotton thread. Very similar to Gardinia. Maybe a tiny bit brighter. Let me bring you closer. This one is the Sandtex light colour that I chose. That's way too white. This one is Dulux Gardinia, which is the pre-made one that you can sort of just buy off the shelf.
And then this one is the Dulux cotton thread, which it's hard to tell, but I think that one's my favourite. Let's go do this around the back. So this one's the cotton thread. This one is Gardinia. I feel like you can't see a difference in this light. That one is definitely much creamier. Let's do it in some shade. This one is Gardinia. Oh, look at how creamy that looks. That just looks so nice. I think I found the one, guys. We'll wait and see what it dries like, but definitely prefer this one. I'm okay with this one. I guarantee Josh prefers this one than this one. Let me know what you guys think.
So guys, in the last video I mentioned that this, which is Gardinia, was the one. That's the one I like. It was super creamy. I like it. This one was a bit too white, so that was the one. However, I've done it in various different places all around the house, and I love it in every single place apart from the front. The front, I feel like it looks a little bit too yellow, and so I've gone out and got another one. This one doesn't have a name, it's a code. So the code is Dulux, but it's 85YY89109. This one has a slightly more green undertone, which I think would look lovely with the fact that we're in the countryside and obviously surrounded by fields which are green and all of the like forestry and stuff like that. So I'm going to give this one a go, and then if I don't like this one more than the other two, I don't know what I'm going to do. It's a big reveal. Not sure. I'm not sure about that. Let's see. Okay, so this one's Gardinia, this one's cotton thread. See, like now I've put that on there, this one looks really pinky, which I don't like. I think I prefer this one. That one looks really white. I think this one looks nicer. This one. But I said that last time, didn't I? See, I think they look really pink now. It's funny, isn't it, how like you could look at a colour and think one thing, and then because you put a different tone or a different colour next to it, now it looks a completely different colour. Okay, so this is Gardinia, this is cotton thread. I think that looks quite yellowy, I think that looks quite white. Not white, it's still got a bit of something to it. This is my favourite in this colour. Guarantee I put this next to it and these two now look pink. It's gonna be like magic. It's like an optical illusion. See, now that looks yellow, pink, white. That's it for today's video. Please let me know your thoughts on the paint colours, because I'd love to get your opinion. I'm really struggling on which one to decide upon. And then in next week's video, we've got some really exciting stuff. So we are taking the remainder of the structural wall down in the kitchen, so that's really going to open up the space. We've also taken a couple more walls down in the bathroom and some cupboard space that we're going to be sort of like rejigging the configuration of, and then we've also moved a water main. So there's lots and lots of things coming up in the next couple of videos, so stick around for that, and thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it.